So as we embark on this, our third season here at Fix the Family, we're encouraged by the support we're getting. We're excited about what we're doing. We're enjoying it, and we are meeting wonderful people around the world who are grasping onto this message because it speaks to their hearts. This is the natural law written on everyone's hearts, and it speaks to their hearts, and they're just looking for that voice to come up and raise the flag and lead the charge. Here we are at Fix the Family. We are answering that call. No, we're not media pros. We're actually a bit novice at this, but we're improving. But what we are, we're experts at being fathers and dads and husbands in our homes. This is what we can offer to you. You know, when someone wants to be a businessman, they don't go to school to learn from a teacher who has never run a business before. They go to a businessman to learn how to do business. Well, what you're going to hear here may not be even in any textbooks anywhere, but it's coming from experienced husbands and dads who have been through it, who are in the trenches right now, who are leading their families. So come along and sit in and listen in. If there are ever any questions, please send them in and ask us. With time permitting, we'll answer and clarify as many things as we can. A lot of our videos will be in response to your comments so that we can address those things that may be questionable, that may be a little confusing to some people. We want to make everything clear. Clarity and truth in teaching is the goal here at Fix the Family. So what started out as a bit of an experiment 2 years ago looks like it's going to be something that's really going to take off. So the players are coming into place and we're taking things forward. A Facebook status that I put up a couple of weeks back went like this. I said, I'm taking the gloves off. Now, it doesn't mean about getting violent or anything, but what it means is that what we're going to do is continue on with the same message, but just make it a little more forceful, a little clearer, because we believe that this is what has been lacking in church teaching today. We all know how with various church teachings that have been proclaimed and explained in a bit of a vague manner over the last 4 or 5 decades, letting a bit of the flock go astray. Same thing has happened with teaching on the family. There's been almost none, very little, and that which there has been quite a bit vague. You know, and what we see is that it appears there's a bit of a state of an emergency for the family, with more than half of marriages ending in divorce, children leaving the church. There's got to be something that could be done. There's got to be some hope. That's our purpose here, is to give you hope, to give you the tools that you need to fix the family. Now, we want to refer back to a book by Father Robert Fox. In his book, Father Fox says, heroic families will come only from heroic Catholic parents. Ordinary Catholic families will fade away. To be ordinary today in the practice of the faith in a family is so to lose your faith or have it gradually weakened without realizing it is happening. Good Catholic parents admit it is not easy. Most everything outside the home contradicts their Catholic faith. Now, in our time here at creating these videos and talking out on the various social websites, we've had people that have been attracted to us come and talk to us and share comments with us and things, and have some that have maybe got offended on occasion and actually left and stopped watching our program. That's completely to be expected. You know, if it happened to our Lord where He watched people walk away, how much more will that happen with us? What we say here is not ever meant to be offensive to anyone or to condemn or criticize anyone. It is strictly for the reason of educating those that we are talking to, because that the teaching is what's not happening here. So what we want to be sure that everybody understands is as we talk about something as intimate and personal as family, some people may have some salt rubbed in their wounds about things that have gone bad in their own lives. That's not the intent. The intent is to correct things going forward for those who can, and to help the next generation coming up in the future families that they will have, to maybe not repeat the mistakes of those that have come before them. They may say that that we are promoting our own opinion as being church teaching. Well, we want to point out that there are some things that we are going to advise and recommend that aren't necessarily required under the pain of sin. And those things we will recommend that have been known to be effective in correcting errors and for the good formation of children and for the nurturing of marriages. And that is a lot of the time some of the reason people will take exception to us and say, well, we're not going to do that because it's not a sin. Okay, and that's fine, but know that you are going to encounter some problems as a result of that. And families typically do. And we just want to point those things out. But what we do want to make clear is that whenever we do talk about church teaching, that it will always be free from error. And if anybody ever finds any error, we ask that you please point that out to us, because we do want to make sure that we explain everything correctly and that we stay within church teaching. So come along for our third season. Spread us around. Share us with your family and friends. God bless you. Oh, and by the way, click like and click share.